Hello there, person watching us on YouTube right now. You're watching me and all of these beautiful people around me here. Today, we're going to have a business English conversation, and we're going to talk about business trips. But before we do that, I have to remember the people participating with me and also your person here watching with us, our rules from Talk and Talk, which is, they are pretty simple, okay? We only have 3 rules. Rule number 1 is no correcting, right? You guys know that. We're not going to correct one another. We're going to learn in a different way, okay? Also, we are not in a class, okay? This right now is not a class. It's a conversation. It's an immersion where we're going to discuss a topic. And number 3 is to be respectful to one another, right? Doesn't matter if you agree or doesn't agree with the other person. You can have a discussion as long as it's respectful and it's not making anybody feel uncomfortable. Okay, these are pretty much the 3 rules. And also to have fun, because if you're doing TNT, you've got to have fun. All right, that's it. We're going to start right now with introductions. Okay, we are in a business conversation here, so I would like you guys to try to introduce yourself as you would do maybe on a networking conversation or to a business partner, to a person from your area at your job. How would you guys introduce yourself in a business context? That's what I want to know here this time. So, Bruna, would you introduce yourself to us, please?
That's right. So I'm Bruna. I live in Brasilia. I work with public service at a government, federal government. Let me see more. I work about accessory judicial, the party judicial in the minister. A long time I work with public person management. I did many course about the emotional intelligence. I think it's very important for the work with people. That's it, I think.
It really is very important working with people to understand this topic. Yeah. All right, that's great. Thank you. So B is the first letter we had here. Now, if you go alphabetically, Mr. Charles, to introduce yourself to us, please.
Hello, I think, yeah, it's normal. It's normal because I'm use my cell phone connection. Because here the connection is so good, but by phone it's not enough for do a lot of things that I do at my computer and attempt the meeting. My name is Charles Lopes, 43 years old, married with a stunning girl called Jacqueline Bailão. And I like to mention that because she is too much special to me, and we stay far away for 3 months, and now we are here in Tabor, Alberta, Canada, together, and I'm so happy for that. I used to be an agriculture engineer when I live in Brazil, but now here in Canada, I'm restart my career, and now I'm a veterinary assistant in one farm, and that's it, I guess, a little bit about me.
Very good. I'm really happy that you guys are now together again. It's so great. I had a class with Jacqueline the other day, and she was wearing a coat. She was all feeling cold and everything. Yeah, this is so great.
Yeah. Here used to be a little bit cold in this month, from November to March. And yeah, for us, it's a little bit different and hard because we live on the region called Amazon Forest, and the The temperature of the air, it's around 25 degrees all the year. And here we face some temperature around the minus 33 degrees, I guess. It's a little bit hard, but yeah, we can survive.
Yes. At least it's easy to have ice cream because the ice cream doesn't melt. All right. All right. Thank you, Charles. Now, following alphabetically, Mr. Elton, would you introduce yourself to us, please?
A little bit about me. I am Elton. I live in Paulista, Pernambuco. I am UX designer. I am married with my wife is Mariana. I have one dog and one son. I like talk about business because the principal motive is my business because I need to learn for opportunities with UX designer in Canada, for example. I like learning new things. Is good because I try learning English. That's it.
Very good. That's amazing. I love learning as well. I am not a big fan of studying. Studying is a little boring, but learning is very good. Do you like studying as well or only learning?
I don't understand, teacher. Repeat, please.
Yeah, okay. I said that I love learning. Learning new things is good, but studying is not very good. And you, do you prefer learning or studying?
I like learning. I like learning. I like learning all the things. I like learning music. I like learning is do all the things. Not necessarily study in book, but I like learning.
That's very good. Perfect. Thank you, Elton. Now, Zaya, would you introduce yourself to us, please?
Yes, my name is Kuzaya. I am 29. I'm married and I work with sales in a catering company. We provide meals with for domestic and international flights here in Angola. And yes, a little bit about me.
Oh, great. Could you repeat, please, before you what you do?
I work in a sales department and I work at a catering company.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's really great. For international sales too.
Yes, yes.
That's why
good. That's why I need to improve my English.
Yeah, I was about to say it helps that your English is already really good.
Yeah.
That's great. It's awesome to have you here with us in our conversation as well today. Just to introduce myself to you guys, because you guys don't know me, right? I'm Junior Rufino, but lately you guys have been calling me Rufino, so I just decided to adopt the name. So you can now call me Rufino. I'm 21 years old. I'm an English teacher, but lately I've been working with marketing and media, social media content. It's been really great. I've been doing that for 2 years, and that's what I've decided to do. So from now on, I'm just going to learn more about publicity, marketing, the digital arts, and everything there is to learn about that. That's something I really love: communication, being able to interact with people, and being here with you guys also on Talk and Talk, being able to teach you what I know and to learn from you guys what you guys know as well is something that's really worth it. That's really great. So that's what kept me here, even 2 years after my first time. And was what going to keep me here for many years to come. So that's pretty much it. Now, getting to the questions, I want to ask question number 1 to Kuzaya. Kuzaya. Oh, actually, question number 1 was to introduce yourself. So question number 2.
Yes.
So you said you thought you work with international sales and everything, right?
Yes.
Do you go on business trips at work?
Until now, no, because I'm new in the company. But most of my colleagues already did a business trip. My colleague with my department was to Nigeria last month. And maybe one day in this year, I will go to some country. I hope.
That's really great. You were excited to go, right?
Yes.
Great. What are some common destinations for your company? You said one is Nigeria, right? What other countries do people in your company usually go to?
Most of the country is from Europa. No, in Africa, but Europa. Yeah.
That's really great. So you might visit maybe France or England or places like that.
Yes.
That's quite cool. Does the company pay for it?
Yes, for everything.
That is even better.
Yes.
That's really great. Perfect. Alrighty. Now let's take a look with Alton. Alton, do you go on business trips at work?
Yes, I go because I live in Pernambuco and my job is in Minas Gerais. I need trip Minas Gerais, São Paulo, Espírito Santo. I need to go because my colleagues and the enterprise is other states. I need because I work with UX designer. I need to do workshops. I need a presentation with stakeholders and all the people, the enterprise. For example, I work with Vale. Is Vale is in Minas Gerais. I need to go. I need to do my job and back for my home.
Oh, I gotcha. Vale is a very big company in Minas. They and also all over Brazil, but in Minas they
I don't job in Vale. I am work in company that work for Vale.
Oh, great. So it's outsourcing. Good.
Yes.
That's interesting. Very cool. And so the most common destination you go to is Minas Gerais for traveling for work.
Yes, it's normal traveling Minas Gerais and other to go São Paulo because have workshops and the cruise I need. But it's normal I go Minas Gerais.
That's very good. Okay, these are nice places to go. Thank you, Mr. What about you, Charles? Now you're living in Canada.
Mhm.
So do you go business trips? at work?
No, no, man, no, not now. Now uh I'm start my career here, and I don't have any position there need to travel uh by work, I guess. Yeah, but maybe before I do some, but not now. Now I'm start. I'm I'm on my second job here. Uh, my first job, uh, they call it entry level job. Maybe this one it's entry level too, but it's more related to my area. And maybe here it's a little bit different. Job here it's a little bit different, and I don't know if I will stay here in my area, because my area here it's so hard, and I face some problem to stay too much time outside. It's pretty cold, and I taste this right now, and yeah, maybe I will need to change my career here. Maybe, I don't
Yes.
know
It
if
can
I
be
can.
quite complicated for a Brazilian to
Yeah,
work with
it's
environments in a country where things are
different.
freezing.
Yeah. Until now, I'm okay. I'm face the struggles, but I can confess it's not easy for us, this adaptation. That's
I
it.
feel you, buddy. But I hope things get better. You're gonna get used to it soon enough. Great. Now, what about you, Bruna? Do you go on business trips at work?
Well, I have never trip to at work, but I would like it too much. In the past, I had any opportunity, some opportunity to trip at home at work, but now, but my children is very little, so impossible in this moment, and there was moment. But now my job it's not necessary to trip, and it's terrible for me because I would like too much. No. Yes, because we have the internet, and what I needed to do, it's possible to do in the about the Zoom and the other tool. It's not necessary to trip. That's it.
Yes, I feel you. I've always imagined myself going on trips for work, and for me, it also wasn't necessary for a very long time, and I was always kind of bummed out about it because it's interesting. But when you have a kid and a family at home, it's kind of difficult because you have a lot to think about, right?
So, sorry?
I don't know. I was saying here, like as Bruno mentioned, that when you have a family, kids, and everything, it's a little more difficult to travel for work because
Yes,
you know
yes,
there's a lot. There's a lot that you have to balance and think about.
yes.
Do you have kids? Because I
Yes, I have one. She's 2 years old.
so do you think you're gonna miss
Yeah.
her if you have to travel for work?
She and my husband. Maybe more my husband. I need to say that because he's close. He's here with me.
Yes. You're smart. You're playing a safe game. That's good. That's amazing. Well, right now, my job sometimes requires me to do a few business trips, and I have to say, I love it. I've come to São Paulo twice, no, 3 times already. 2 times, 3 times, I don't remember. I think I've been to São Paulo. This is my third time here. Uh, because of Talk and Talk, which has been really great, and I really enjoy it. I've been to Minas already for last year for an event I went with Philip, was really great as well. And this year we're now starting the presential immersions, which are going to be great. We're going to start in a lot of cities. I won't be in all of them, and I actually don't have to go to any, but I want to. So I'll try to at least visit the cities this year. If we do presential meetings, I want to at least visit the cities of Belo Horizonte again. And also I want to try going to Salvador if we do a presential meeting there. But it is still not certain, so we don't.
I think you will take a meeting in the Toronto, no? TNT.
We built a group in there, but we still don't have money to go there to a presential
Oh
meeting.
my gosh.
But we did build a
Great
group to
opportunity.
start. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, but we built the group to start kind of like movimenting the community in there. So when it's possible, we can start having presential meetings there too. It would be nice to take a lot of the talkers to Toronto. That would be cool. All right. Now, question number 3 in here are, what are some advantages and disadvantages of business trips? Can you tell me a little bit about that, Charles?
Oh, as a young guy like you, 21 years, I would like to say no, explore new cities, place. It's amazing. But when you get a little bit old like me and you have kids, we can point a lot of disadvantage, like stay far away from your family, don't saw your kids grow up, don't participate the education. Yeah, I had a lot of experience, but I always try to stay more close to my family. And I think that's it. I will not be so long in my answer for give opportunity to listen to others. Bruna, can you? I would like.
Great.
Well, I think I agree with you. I think it's a bigger advantage is that you know many places and exchange. I think it's exchange the mindset about the other person. I think it's very good point. A good point for this. But the disadvantage is like you said about the family. It's so difficult to follow my family, my son. Don't participate the education is difficult. And now my husband make cook, do anything, but in the other time it's he didn't see this, and more difficult for me that point. That's it. I think, but I would like too much now travel because my yes, because my husband now it's possible to cook. My son's it's big. It's I think it's independent person, so I think it's a great opportunity. But we don't have now. I don't have now this opportunity. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have it very soon. And when you have it, just go for it. You know, your family's ready. You want to see the world a little bit, so it's gonna be great for you. Awesome. And but I know just putting a short story here. I had when I worked in my first school, my first English school as a teacher, I had this friend. She was the receptionist of the school, and her husband, he was an amazing guy. he was very fun. He was very kind to everybody, to her, to their son. He was a very nice guy. He worked a lot. He helped the family, but he didn't cook. And he was also a picky eater, which means that he doesn't eat everything. There are a lot of stuff he doesn't like eating, like onions and some vegetables and this kind of stuff. And it was funny because one day we went to an event and she went with me. And she was very worried because she was thinking, oh my God, I'm not at home. I didn't cook yesterday. So my husband's going to die of hunger because he doesn't cook anything. And it was very funny because she spent the entire day worried that he wasn't going to cook anything and he was going to be hungry when she got home. So now these wouldn't happen anymore to you, right, Bruna? Awesome.
He started cooking because I needed to do surgery, and it's impossible to cook it for my family. So you needed to do this. Oh my gosh, no, yes, you needed to do. It's a obligation now. Now he cook and love to do this. It's a great.
That's amazing. Very good. What about you, Kuzaya? What are some advantages and disadvantages of business trips?
So for me, when the trip is for a long time, I can face the advantage that Charles also talked about, like missing my family and what is worrying about how my family are. But when the trip is for a short period of time, I think I can see more advantage because I will work, of course, but I can take some period to myself to know some place, sometimes just with myself. Yeah, can be good.
Perfect. That's amazing. Yes, even even if it's only at night, because it's difficult, right? We miss our families, we miss our children, our husband, our wives. But at the same time, the time you would usually spend with your family after work or before work, you have this time free when you are in another place. So you might go sightseeing, go to a museum, see something, go to a cafe. So, it's some quality time for yourself as well, right?
Yes.
Great. Now, Mr. Elton, for you, what are some advantages and disadvantages?
I like trip business. I miss I miss my son, my wife. But when I trip is fast. 4 days and five days. But the first time I trip, my son had 2 months. 2 months. It was very difficult because is is uh, is very recent the things, but I do for his because we need to change life. But I like trip because I eat different foods. I know the different people, and unique. The thing I don't like is miss. Né? Is I miss my parents, my family. but I back fast. I see as a and I try the trip is really to be really good because I need to do my best because I have goal. I need approve because I I I I am don't near my family. That's it.
All right, that's really great. Yes. Uh, and it's something different. Like you do more periodic travels than it's usually to the same place. So, but like, do you still? You've been to Minas many times and to São Paulo a few times as well. Do you still enjoy it? Do you still see new things, have new experiences? It's all routine now.
Is I trip is 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 important trips, but I can go other place in the trip, but I say the trip is very fast, and I finish my job and I back. Is usually uh, three four times I went in last year. It was this.
Good. Very awesome. Great, you guys. I agree with all of you guys said. Some of the advantages is having some time for yourself, seeing new things, living new experiences, going to places. And I would like to add one thing, traveling for free. Right? But also staying away from your family, staying away from your house, sleeping on a bed on a hotel that's not very comfortable, and talking to people you don't know very well. These are also things that are not really nice about traveling for your work, I guess. Now,
Sorry, Rufino. Let me disagree with you because I
you're
don't
up.
think it's for free. I don't think it's for free. You pay and pay well. Pay with your knowledge. Pay with your effort. Pay with your dedication. I think if one company pay for you travel by work, it's because you desire and give value your work, your knowledge, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's
Sorry for
fair.
that, but I totally disagree.
No need to be sorry, buddy. We're here to discuss, and I agree with you. Yes. Even though you're still getting the money you usually get for work, you're leaving your comfort zone, leaving sometimes your family behind, and sometimes working extra hours and going to a far, distant place. That's all extra effort, and you're deserving if you know, the experience. That's makes sense. Perfect.
Yeah. I think I know when we are young, and I feel the same when I was young, 90 years, and I travel and I enjoy, and the company is so good with me, pay everywhere, everything. But I'm innocent because they get more than me get more than they. And now I understand that. All right. And if the company pay for you travel, it's because they can see something in you there. It's worth, I guess. Yeah. Você tem algum valor que chama atenção.
Makes complete sense.
But
That's really great. Thank you.
I think that Junior said maybe the sense is now I work, I do my job and receive, for example, 1,000. And when I travel, I receive, for example, 2,000. I was the same time and receive more money. Do you understand? I think it's a free for me because I work the same time and receive more and free money. Not free because you work a lot. It's far away for your family. It's sofrido for this and you receive for this. No, but maybe I think, oh my gosh, but I need this money. I think it's good opportunity. That's it, maybe. I don't know if like that Junior said about this. No, maybe.
Kinda, yeah. Kind of in the sense. Because for example, oh, you get paid 1,000 every month, and then you go to the travel. You're doing your job, the same job you would do in the company, and still getting your money, but also traveling, sometimes getting a bonus for that. But like I think there are both sides, because we do sometimes make the same things and get more money, but also there's the sacrifice. So I think there's like a balance in the middle of this. And yeah, I don't think the company will send you if they don't trust you. So, you know, that I think you win something with this and the company wins something with this. I think this is the ideal scenario. All righty. Question number 4. I'm gonna start with Elton this time. Elton, in your perspective, what's the future of business trips? Why this question? Because everything's changing. Nowadays, we don't work in companies anymore. We work from home in our computers. Everything's
I
evolving.
I think in my perspective is change is changing where living. I think living in Canada or United States because have opportunities. If I I don't go in future, I think work remote in countries in Canada or other. I think I need business trip if I I I continue work remote because in my job uh, is I need uh, I need I need talk with customers and clients. I need talk stakeholders, and until my plans, I I I think uh, I have business trip all life because it is normal. Uh, I I I make softwares uh, for people. I need to go where the people is live. Uh, is 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 normal in prof, my professional is trip, and I like this. I think this of my future in business trips.
Great. Awesome. Let's see if Bruna agrees with what you said. What do you say, Bruna?
Well, I think at the height at the pandemic, the business trip, I think, will end. But now I think it's continue. It's very important. Uh, it's easier to do many things in the internet, but the connections with person is very important, and the company do think about this because, like you said, and the TNT, see, it's very important to meeting for the other persons. No, only the Zoom, it's not enough to know, to learning, to teacher. I think sometimes it's very necessary to connect to the person. So the business, I think in the future, maybe down, a little down the quantidade, maybe, but I will continue.
Perfect. Very good. And now, Charles, do you agree or disagree from our fellows here?
Yeah, I agree. Everything changes all the time because one thing or other things, something changing. Of course, business trip will change maybe for bad, maybe for good. But in my point of view, business trip, it's a market nicho, I don't know, nicho de mercado. And it's a big business too. And everything gets connected. It's not it's not only one thing. And a lot of companies had an interesting business trip. So I think they will keep this kind of tourism because business trip can be considered a tourism trip, uh, and I think like have a lot of business engaged in this nicho de mercado, né, market niche, yeah. And né, hotels, bus trip, airplane trip, and uh, the economy it's a organism. The economy it's a organism, and these organisms have a self life, a vida própria. I don't know how I can say this. And yeah, our president, it's I guess we told, but economic it's a organism and have life. It's a pulsant life, and it's because I'm think it's not stop, not because the internet. Maybe the trip will be different, maybe for other regions. Razões, no regions, reason,
Other
I
reasons,
guess.
yeah.
Yeah, but I think we will keep the business trip.
Really. I disagree from you guys. I think you're all wrong. No, just kidding. I agree with you guys. I think it's difficult for companies to stop doing business trips. You still gotta go talk to clients, go sell your things, go uh, make projects, and go to oversee and see if everything's working right in the construction, in the factory, with your clients and everything. So I do think it's not something that's going to end. What I do think might change, though, just like everything's changing in society, is the way we do travel, is the way we do trips. Because nowadays, when we see each other here in the computer, it's not considered to be a travel. We're not moving. But we do already have a few programs where you use VR goggles and some other things and some other machines that make you be digitally present in another place as an avatar, as a drone, or as something else. So I think that with the years, probably the concept of traveling is going to change. So I do believe business trips are going to still be a thing, but I don't know if trips are going to be the same thing as they are nowadays. Maybe in the future, if Charles needs to go talk to his client, instead of going to England, he's just going to connect his VR, his helmet, and he's going to be projected into his avatar in England to talk to the client. Who knows? You know. Do you guys?
It's the close future, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, because the metaverse, it's the real, no? Maybe it's possible
Exactly.
to. I don't know if I wanted to do the business trip like it is. I wanted to know many places in the personal. I think
I want
it's
to go to
more
the beach.
interesting. Yeah, that's it. I wanted to go to the beach. I wanted to. I don't know. I drink some ice cream, different some ice cream flavor. That's it. No, only to participate in the meeting on the metaverse. That's it. Not good.
Yes, that's gonna be boring. What do you guys say? Would you like to participate in meetings in the metaverse, Elton Charles?
Elton, please go ahead. You are just you work in this area. Maybe you are more. You have more expertise or more things than me.
Teacher, is question 6 or no?
No, it's a different question we created because we're talking
Okay.
about the metaverse and this kind of things. Would you like to travel to do a business trip in the metaverse?
Yeah. Teacher, I think I don't work with metaverse, but I think is advanced. No? I can stay in my home and to say the projects or other things, but I think is meta is needy improve a lot uh, for is is done for the people don't have a trip or is true change life. I need don't near, but I think in the future to change business. Today I feel the change Zoom and the other softwares don't with Meta, but have one camera, one is strange. Is change. Imagine it with metaverse.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite weird. It's a ride. There's so much to improve, to change, to think about. It's gonna be really different. And I really don't know. Sometimes I stop to think about the metaverse and it all seems so crazy.
It's crazy too.
Now, what do you say, Charles? Would you like to do a business trip in the metaverse?
Oh man, I'm an enthusiast about technology, and I guess everything there come from the technology can uh, become our life more easy. And of course, I would like to add, and I think we need to learn do that and feel that. Maybe it's different, but yeah, I think it's good, should be good. I don't think will take the place of the business real in the ordinary kind we used to do. I don't think we'll change the day for night, but I think it can be good, can be relaxed, and can solve some disadvantage that I mentioned before, like you stay away from your family. So we should taste this first, and yeah, I think we should get this, prepare this first, and maybe in the future we can discuss if it's good or bad. But nowadays it's new yet, and we should taste this. But travel, it's amazing. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's not easy. Like you need to travel for other cities, stay away from your family. But like Elton mentioned, something, eat different food, know different people. Everything it's everything have good side and bad side. But I would like to taste.
Great. Yes. Everything has its perks, has its downsides, and we just need to learn what serves for us, what doesn't serve for us, and just enjoy the ride. Guys, it's already 6. It's time for us to go. But I enjoyed a lot this conversation with you guys here. This was my first business immersion. I now feel like a business person. It was really nice having you all here. Did you guys enjoy the conversation? Well,
Enjoy,
Yes,
sure.
it's very
Very
so good.
funny, and I like talk about business because I need. It's very funny. Enjoy.
that's great then. So be sure to leave a feedback in the link I just left in the chat. Stay safe, drink water, have an amazing Thursday night. And
Thank
I see
you.
you guys in our next immersion.
Thank
Okay?
you. See
See
you
you
soon,
guys.
people.
Big
See
hug
you.
for
Bye.
everyone. Take care.
Take care of
Rufino
you,
by
I
Federico.
São
will.
Paulo.
Yes.
Bruna,
I'll
you
try not to get lost.
major place nowadays, Brasília. Take care.
Yes.
I know
Yes.
it's
Here
I
it's
know it's
necessary, no?
raining now because I used to talk with my family. I'm from Brasília, and
Yes, I
yeah,
know.
for
But
for I can say turn more comfortable the weather in Brasília, because I know it's so hot. And
that's
with
so
this
good here.
news, it's more hot yet.
Yes.
And
It's not so
thanks
good,
God
the news.
for
Thank you.
allowed me stay here
Oh my gosh.
in
I want
Canada.
to go to
I'm so
Canada
happy.
too. It's soon. Soon.
Well,
All
See you
right.
soon, guys.
Guys.